welcome back. Now today I'm going to show you how to make fizzy hatching dinosaur eggs. Now I know we're on a bit of a funny angle at the moment because I want you to see what ingredients we're going to be using. Now this is just a fun thing that we can do at home. So I'm going to show you this and then I'm going to turn the camera around so you can actually see what I'm doing. But what you need, not many ingredients, is some bicarbonate of soda. Now I got this from bargain buys in town, quite cheap, so it is quite cheap fun experiment that we can be doing. We need some white vinegar. Now I've got white wine vinegar in the cupboard, but you can use distilled white wine as well. Don't use the brown vinegar because the brown vinegar will then turn the colour of your eggs a sort of murky colour, not a nice lovely bright colour. Food colouring, obviously, so depending on what colour you want your egg, you can use this liquid food colouring or you can use pastes if you've got pastes. So that's the type of food colouring we want. And then all we want then is a little bit of water, couple of bowls, spoons, and then for the vinegar later on, if you've had a little syringe when you've been having your cough mixture or medicine from the doctor, we can use that to actually get the vinegar up and just drop it onto our fizzy hatching eggs. If not, just get a little spoon and we'll drizzle it on, but I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera around now so you can see exactly how to make these fun hatching eggs. Okay, now the one thing that I did forget to say that you needed are a few little plastic dinosaurs, okay? Because obviously we want them to hatch out of the egg. Now, in a little bowl, all you're going to do is measure for each egg, oops, that was a lot, 3 tablespoons, coming out quite quick, 3 tablespoons of bicarbonate of soda. In another bowl, we are just going to mix about 1 tablespoon of water, okay, because we're actually going to make a paste. 1 tablespoon of water, and to that we are going to add a little bit of food colouring. Now I'm going to use this lovely jade colour, pop that in there, but I'm also going to add a little bit of a reddy colour just to see if I can get a mix of colours when we're mixing it together. So we're just going to give that a little stir, mix that in, and we're going to drizzle it into our bicarbonate of soda. Okay, now what we don't want to do is add too much water, we just want to make it into a paste. Can you see? There's not much water in there, but we're just mixing and mixing until it goes into a paste. Look at that lovely colour. It's really nice and bright, isn't it? Now I think I need just a tiny little bit more water and colouring in there. So mix all that up. And you know what? That is all we have to do at the moment. When it starts sort of clumping together, that is when you know you have got it perfect. And can you see if I press the spoon on there, it's actually sticking together. Can you see that? So we are going to have a little bit of fun now because our hands are going to go in here. Going to move these out of the way. So we are going to grab about half of that and squidge it into our hand. Oh, now this is, can you see it's breaking apart as I'm squishing it? That means I need a bit more water. Phew, I'm glad that's happened on camera so you can see exactly what to do, just in case that did happen to you. So a little bit more water so we can clump it together in our hand. There we go. So let's see now, see if this is okay. Ooh, that's feeling much better, but I still think I could have a tiny bit more. I'm going to put a bit more water into my bowl there, and let's give it another little bit. That's it. I think if you drizzle it just a little bit at a time rather than putting quite a lot in, because if you put a lot in, it does go very, very liquidy, and you'd end up having to put a lot more bicarbonate of soda to soak it all up. So just drizzle in the food colouring and water a little bit at a time. Let's give this a go now. Oh, wow, brilliant. Can you see how that is holding its shape? But what we want to do is get one of our dinosaurs, and we want to clump it in the middle, and then we're going to form an egg shape around the dinosaur. Just squeeze, squeeze and squeeze. Now, if you've got one of those plastic egg shapes from Kinder eggs or from any Easter eggs that you might have had at Easter, you could actually put it in there to form a really nice egg shape. But we're going to really press hard to form it together. If it starts falling apart, add a tiny bit more water. Okay, so can you see that is falling away from the dinosaur a little bit? So I am going to pop a little bit more water in. But as you can see, it's really hard to measure the exact quantity of water that you're going to need. Just keep drizzling it in. Start off with that tablespoon now, because different makes of bicarbonate of soda as well, they take up different quantities of liquid. Now let's see this. Oh, this might be feeling a bit better. There we go. Let's put our little dinosaur in there, and then we're going to just squeeze this over it, and you've got to cover it all up. And then we're going to pop it onto a tray, and you're going to pop it in the freezer for about an hour. So can you see that's holding its shape? There we go. You can spend time putting it into an egg shape if you want to, or just a little clump like that. Okay, so that's going to go in the freezer now for 15 minutes. And just like magic, I'm going to get one that I made earlier. Now, this is where the fun begins. Now, I've got my vinegar in a little jug here so that I can actually suck it up with my pipette or syringe. And you remember I said you could use distilled vinegar or white wine vinegar, but it's because we want to use the white so that we can keep the colour. Now, are we ready? Shall we see what dinosaur I've got in here? Can you hear it fizzing? And if we just put it on gently all over, it is going to just fizz, and eventually it will hatch, and we will see what dinosaur is in there. Now, this is all the bicarbonate of soda and the vinegar all reacting together to create all the fizz. Now, I'm doing it really slowly here with the pipette, but you could drizzle it over with a spoon. It just makes it a little bit fun having a guess what dinosaur have we got in here. But look at all this fizzy. Oh, I can see a tail. Can you see a tail at the back? No. A little bit more. Let me I'm going to get a big dollop of this now. Oh, I can see something. Look. What dinosaur is it going to be? Oh. I hope I know the name of this dinosaur. Let's have a look. So you can have loads of fun. You can make lots of different coloured eggs. You can make some big eggs, some little eggs, but it's just fun seeing the egg actually explode and fizz up as the bicarbonate of soda reacts to the vinegar. Ooh, look. What is this? Now, I might need your help here. You might have to tell me what dinosaur it is. Oh, look. Look at all puffing up. Look. Let's have a look. I'm going to pour this on now. Let's have a look. See. Oh, I can see a horn. Let's have a look. Look. He's catching. He's coming out. Should I give him a helping hand? Oh my goodness. Who can tell me what dinosaur is that? Is that a Triceratops or not? I need help with my dinosaurs. And I know all you children out there are fantastic at naming dinosaurs, telling me what they are, because you always help me out in school. But look how he's hatched out of that egg. It's just a little fun experiment. So there you've got a very quick, fun experiment with all the hisses, the fizzes and the bubbles where the acidic vinegar reacts with the alkaline of the baking soda. Oh, bit of science there for you. So I hope you have fun with that. Really, really fun experiment. And there'll be lots more coming your way in the next few weeks. We'll do some experiments. We'll do some sort of activities and lots of stories. Okay, so I will see you for now. But if you see me at school, give me a hello, Mrs. Davies, because I'll always say hello back. Oh my goodness me. Look at my hands. They are all green from the food colouring. So make sure you wash your hands properly after this. Okay, stay safe, everybody. And I'll see you soon. Bye.